everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Nicole's Notes. I'm Nicole, and today we'll be talking about setting up your cruise structure for success. So there are a few ways that we could talk about this, but I wanted to start off with a typical business flow or setup to kind of see where time wasters come into play, the effects of those time wasters, and how your cruise can really be successful. So in a typical setup, you have your owner, CEO up at the top, followed by your upper level admin, whether those are general managers, project managers, you name it. They'll have crew members that they're in charge of who may be split up among different job sites. So with this setup or flow, as we want to call it here, there are several different time wasters that can come into play. One can be checking in. So typically, if you're a CEO, admin, you want to check in on your crew members, especially if they're spread across different job sites. And this might involve driving to those job sites, getting stuck in traffic, just wasting time in that sense. And you can spend a lot of money and a lot of time going from one job to the next just to check in on crew members. Another is miscommunication. When you have so many tiers happening between the owner, CEO, and all those different job sites where crew members are at, you might have information being shared down one path that's not effectively being shared down others. Or you might have that information disseminated to a certain level, but the understanding might be perfect here, okay here, and non-existent here. And when that happens, you have a lot of effects, such as time and money spent, you have upset clientele, and in worst case scenarios, you might have a lawsuit on your hands. So, what can we do to set our cruise up for success? First, we want to make sure that everybody is on the same page, which means everyone from the owner and CEO all the way down to the very last crew member knows exactly what is going on at the job site that they need to be in charge of or working on at any point in time. They're able to be updated in real time about changes, and if there's a question or uncertainty about something, admin, CEO, or even another crew member can inform those other crew members on what needs to happen. That way, money's not being wasted, clients aren't upset, and you don't have a lawsuit on your hands. And with check-ins, with gas prices at an all-time high and labor shortages at an all-time high, you can spend endless hours and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars driving from one job site to the next just to make sure everybody's on the same page and that your business isn't being affected in a negative way. So when you have resources at your disposal that allows everyone in your company to be on the same page and check in instantaneously in real time, you don't have to worry about gas prices. You don't have to worry about the time spent going from one job site to the next. And you don't have to worry so much about the labor shortage, because when you have an admin here who can help out crew members over here, problem solved. So while things might be working well or okay in your company, I have one lasting question for you, just to get you thinking. What is one change that could be made to set you and your crew up for success? Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Nicole's Notes. We'll see you next time.